Mechanics don't want you to know this. There are certain cars that roll through service bays so rarely that shops lose money just having them as customers. Oil changes, tire rotations. That's it, year after year. These cars refuse to break. They don't throw codes. They don't strand you. They just run. Meanwhile, people are financing brand new Kias and Hyundais that blow engines at 50,000 miles. That is insanity. Today, I'm exposing the 6 cars that mechanics almost never see. These are the vehicles that make dealership service departments go bankrupt. If you buy one of these, you might forget your mechanic's name. Let's start with the car that literally redefined what reliability means, the Lexus LS400. Specifically, the 1995 to 2000 models. When Toyota launched this car in 1989, they were not trying to make a profit. They were trying to destroy Mercedes-Benz. They over-engineered everything to an absurd degree. The 1U ZFE V8 engine is considered by many mechanics to be the single most reliable engine ever mass-produced. It uses an all-aluminum block, a quad-cam design, and timing belts that are so conservatively rated they often last 150,000 miles past their replacement interval. I have seen these cars with 600,000 miles still running on the original transmission. The interior feels like a private jet. The ride is smoother than modern cars costing 5 times as much. You can find clean examples for $5,000 to $8,000. The only maintenance item is the timing belt every 90,000 miles. That is it. That is the whole list. Next up is a car that goes to war zones and comes back asking for more. The Toyota Land Cruiser 100 series, built from 1998 to 2007, is an indestructible SUV. The United Nations uses it in conflict zones. It is the truck that crosses the Australian outback without support vehicles. The 4.7-liter 2UZFE V8 engine is unstoppable. It has iron-coated cylinders, forged internals, and a bulletproof automatic transmission borrowed from Lexus. These trucks regularly hit 400,000 miles with nothing more than fluid changes. Mechanics warning: check for lower ball joint wear on high mileage examples. It is a $400 fix that previous owners often ignore. Prices are climbing, but you can still find higher mileage examples from $12,000 to $15,000. Sounds expensive until you realize this truck will outlast 3 new RAV4s. Other than that, these trucks are functionally immortal. Now here's a car that nobody talks about, the Honda Accord from 1998 to 2002. Not the new ones. The new Accords use turbocharged engines and continuously variable transmissions, and they are ticking time bombs. I am talking about the 6th generation. This car uses the F23A 4-cylinder engine. It is naturally aspirated, single overhead cam, and hilariously simple. There is almost nothing to break. The automatic transmission from this era is a true 4-speed with actual gears, no belts, no slipping. These cars are legendary in the taxi industry. They run 300,000 miles even on neglect. Mechanics see them once a year for an oil change and wonder if the owner even drives it. The interior is basic, but who cares? You are buying transportation that is simply reliable. You can find these for between $3,000 and $5,000. That is less than one repair bill on a modern German car. If you want something bigger, something that can haul your entire family across the country without a single worry, you want the 2004 to 2010 Toyota Sienna. I know, it is a minivan. Your ego is hurt. Get over it. This is one of the most reliable vehicles Toyota has ever built. It uses a 3.3-liter or a 3.5-liter V6 both variants of the legendary 2GR engine family. These minivans run forever. Seriously, there is a documented case of a Sienna reaching 1 million miles with regular maintenance. The all-wheel drive models are especially bulletproof. They use a simple rear differential, not a complex electronic system. Mechanics warning: the 2007 to 2010 models can develop an oil consumption issue. Check the oil level regularly and make sure it has been addressed. A clean Sienna runs $6,000 to $10,000, depending on mileage. It is the ultimate family hauler that mechanics never see, because it almost never needs repairs. Here's one that surprises people. From 2006 to 2011, the Honda Civic, specifically with the 1.8-liter R18 engine. This was Honda's last truly simple economy car. No turbo, no direct injection problems, no hybrid battery to replace, just a basic, naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, mated to either a 5-speed manual or a 5-speed automatic. Both transmissions are rock solid. This generation of Civic is what made Honda's reputation. They are everywhere because they refuse to die. You will see them with cracked dashboards and faded paint, still running perfectly at 250,000 miles. The engine uses a timing chain, not a belt, so there is no major service interval to worry about. You can buy one today for $4,000 to $6,000. It will not impress anyone. But when everyone else is on the side of the road waiting for a tow truck, you will be driving past them. And finally, the #1 car that mechanics never see, the car that proves you do not need to spend money to have reliability, is the Toyota Corolla from 2003 to 2008. This generation uses the 1ZZFE engine. It is a 1.8-liter 4-cylinder that Toyota refined over decades. There are no weak points. The automatic transmission is a basic 4-speed that was designed to be boring and indestructible. Mission accomplished. These Corollas are the cockroaches of the automotive world. They survive everything. I have seen them driven through floods, neglected for years, and abused by teenagers. They keep going. Parts cost very little. Any mechanic can fix one blindfolded. Insurance is cheap. Gas mileage is excellent. It is the perfect car for someone who wants transportation, not a hobby. Prices range from $4,000 to $7,000, depending on condition. For that money, you are buying a car that will run for another decade without complaint. Here's the truth. Automakers do not want to build reliable cars anymore. Reliable cars do not generate service revenue. They do not force you into a new lease every 3 years. Every engineering decision in a modern vehicle is calculated to maximize profit, not longevity. But the cars on this list come from a different era, an era when brands were fighting for reputation, not subscription fees. When Toyota, Honda, and Lexus were trying to prove they could build something that lasted forever. If you buy one of these cars, you might forget what a check engine light looks like. Your mechanic will forget your name, and your bank account will thank you. But before you buy anything, you need to know which cars to avoid. There are engines out there right now that look reliable but will destroy your wallet. I expose the 7 worst in this video right here.